Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is What You Should Know About Jesus, Day 2. We're looking at the book of John, and we'll be looking at chapter 2, verses 1 through 8. Again, the large number 2, and then the small numbers 1 through 8. So here we have an interesting part in the story. Water being turned into wine. So Jesus is already has grown up. He's a grown up now, and while he came to earth, he grew up, and now he's somewhere, and we see a miracle. So let's go on and read verses 1 through 3. We're going to read all those 3 verses together of chapter 2. On the third day there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Now both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding. Verse 3. And when they ran out of wine, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." So here we're going to end up seeing Jesus' first miracle. Mary, the mother of Jesus, while he was here on earth, knows that his son is special. Jesus is here for a reason. In fact, the angels told the shepherds, if you were to look at Luke chapter 2 verse 11, they said, "Today in the town of David a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord." Messiah means the anointed, the promised deliverer. So Mary knows this, and Mary tells Jesus that the wine has run out at the wedding. She knows he can do something about it. Verse 4, let's go on to verse 4. Verse 4 says, Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does your concern have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." So it's very interesting what Jesus replies to her. He basically tells his mom, that's not my business. The mission of Christ was to deliver, to save people from sin. But it also included meeting the people's needs. However, he always wanted to explain or teach something before he made those miracles so that people could learn something. That is why he said that his time hadn't come yet. I'm not ready for this. This is not my business just yet. Many people today follow, and before they followed, and they still follow Jesus only for what God can do for them, for what Jesus can do for them. What can he do for me, right? He'll heal my relative. He'll give me all that I desire. And that is the wrong way of thinking. He is not a genie in the Bible. You don't get to rub the Bible and make a wish. People often leave the path of God believing that he is a genie in the Bible. And they often say that Jesus' stuff isn't true because what they asked for did not come true. And then they were then only following Jesus for the stuff, right? And so that's not a reason why to follow Jesus. But let's continue on with verse 5. In verse 5 it says, his mother said to the servants, whatever he says to you, just do it. And so his mom flat out just ignores what Jesus said to her and says, he'll tell you what to do. Listen to him. He'll tell you what to do. She sort of puts him into that position. And Jesus ends up telling the servants what to do. Let's read the last verses, 6 through 8. In 6 through 8 it says, now there were set there 6 water pots of stone, according to the manner of purification of the Jews, containing 20 or 30 gallons apiece. Jesus said to them, fill the water pots with water. And they filled them up to the brim. Verse 8, and he said to them, draw some out now and take it to the master of the feast. And they took it. And so there's these jars large enough to hold about 20-30 gallons of water, and the servants obediently do it, right? were not told if they thought to themselves, this man is crazy, what are we doing? But they do know who Jesus is, right? Jesus is somewhere around that age of 30, so they know who Jesus is, and they listen and obey. They listen and obey. They know him. He grew up there, and so they do this. Today, he still wants us to listen and obey him, even when it sounds crazy, because then you can see then that he works in your life. Thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.